Yeah, it happened again. A friend of the channel, a journalist who covers Portland, has been hit in the face with a flagpole by a protester.
You guys can come to me. We're not near ICE.
She called 911 and the Portland police asked, "Are you near ICE and can you come to us?" That is why Katie said, "No, you need to come to me." So we have a lot to dig into with this story. And a quick recap, if you are unaware, federal agents and protesters have been clashing every single night at this federal building for well over 100 days in a row now. We have been covering this story every single day. It's because of you guys we have managed to actually let people know what's happening here. So make sure to please like this video. It's the #1 way you guys are helping this channel, and it also helps others see the videos as well. You are making a massive impact by subscribing, by sharing, liking, and commenting. The journalists on the ground actually are getting support, and the people who live across the street from the ICE building, they all say thank you. They would have never imagined they were finally going to get some help, so leave a comment down below, say hello, because they read the comments and they say thank you as well.
Don't hit me. Oh! She just hit me in the face. Katie was at the January 6th riot. Oh my God! Katie was at the January 6th riot.
Oh, don't worry, you haven't seen anything yet. So what you just saw occurred right here in front of the ICE building, and those protesters realize that was all caught on camera. So they start to walk away from the scene, start to walk down here, circle around all of these buildings, and then ends up over here in an encampment. And then a getaway vehicle shows up. We'll get to that in a second. And then it gets even more intense. Again, you guys are not gonna believe this.
This assault suspect. I have the police guy following, so we're gonna see if anything happens.
Do not touch me!
Yes, JanSport backpack.
Do not touch me.
That one.
Do not touch me.
Her.
Do not touch me. No, I'm not. I am not.
I just said that you are. Stop.
I'm underage. Do not touch her. Do not touch her. Do not touch me. I am underage.
And just like that, they walk away. You guys, this is why we cover this story. I'm only one person. I need your help to please let others see this video, because what's happening here is that a journalist allegedly just got hit. The officer said, "No, you're being detained." They just walk away. I am not here to create a fake narrative because I'm right-leaning. I don't care about that. I'm here to speak on the truth. What you saw is exactly what you just saw. They're gonna walk away. Now, at this point, they're going to walk into an encampment that's already been, they've been told to move. That's actually been featured on my channel, that this encampment has been told to move multiple times, and it was even on the local news this encampment had to move. Now, watch what's going to happen, and then a getaway vehicle shows up.
Gotta keep our eyes on them. Any police still over there? Hey, can you see if the police are still over there?
Katie's still asking for the police, asking for help. Again, maybe forget about Katie for a second. What if this happened to you? What if you decide you're gonna go down to Portland and maybe walk past this area? Again, it's pretty dangerous, be careful. And this happens to you and you're like, hey, that person just hit me, and then they just, walk away. Like, what are you supposed to do? Again, that's why we make these videos, to highlight this is not the safest situation, but you'll see here in this encampment, now they're shining the light back to Katie and they have their umbrellas out.
Okay.
They're coming.
They come when?
They're trying to get a car together.
And before you guys ask, yes, we know who the vehicle belongs to. We've only been covering this story every single day for 100 days in a row. We know who most of these people are, and I'll just leave it at that. And by the way, this was all filmed by Honey Badger Mom on X. Make sure to go follow her, go support her. She's a friend of the channel. And I don't know who keeps doing it. Subscribers of my channel keep going down to Portland to say hi to Honey Badger and go support her. I told you guys, when you subscribe to my channel, like the videos, you are literally making an impact and protecting the journalists who are covering this story. So thank you again.
They're coming.
They come when?
They're trying to get a car together.
She did to her.
Talk about these closets. Hey, just come out the closet. It's 2025. You don't gotta be a closet homosexual now. We're all homosexual.
You need to get back with that stick.
Okay, so at this point, the vehicle just left the scene and the protesters decide to turn around and go around the corner. Now, you're about to see what happens, and I think you're going to be a little shocked.
No, I've been nice to you every time you've been down here.
The girl in the khakis.
We're having an officer come down. This one too. This one too.
Okay, so these officers say, well, we have an officer coming down. And that's great. We want the police in the area to help out and make sure there's peace in the area. But Katie has asked these officers for help already, and they said, well, we got someone coming down. Now, I talked to Honey Badger, and what she said was, these are technically police officers, but their role is more so to be like in the area and have conversations with people. It's a special program in Portland to have dialogue and peace in the area, yet Katie is asking for help.
They're stopping.
Alright, and from here, they run into a house. And by the way, this is the same house that has already been raided by ICE. So this house is a known area for ICE. They have gone in there because protesters have ran away inside of this house before. I'm going to leave it at that. Again, this is an ongoing investigation, so I don't want to put too much out there. But if you've been watching this from the very beginning, you've probably seen a clip where a house has been raided before by federal agents. This is the house. But nonetheless, Katie is still asking for help.
You guys can come to me.
And this is where Katie is calling for the police.
We're not near ICE. They just let the suspect escape. I'm fucking livid. Where are you?
She's gone.
I don't know where that is.
Again, right now, they're making Katie go to a police officer, but you just heard those officers say we have someone coming down. They are making Katie walk to an officer, even though she was allegedly hit. And just so you know, the person filming right now, Honey Badger, the exact same thing happened. She was hit, and they made her go around the building, around ICE, to go to that officer that was supposed to come down to her. This is why we highlight what's going down here. We want peace in Portland. We only advocate for peace. We don't want division, but the only way we can get peace is if we see what's going on right now.
We're back here by OHSU, and that's how far we had to walk, like 4 or 5 blocks to find the cops. They wouldn't touch her. So again, assaulting journalists, and you know, oh, we don't know who did it, and we didn't get them.
And just so you guys know, there's a lot of people right now covering Portland. Honey Badger Mom and Katie Davis Court, the reason why I work with them is because they are legit actual journalists. Professional journalists, that is their actual job. They're not here to be like a YouTuber or social media influencer. They've never even asked me to shout them out. We just so happen to be covering the story, now we're all friends. These are actual journalists, so you're getting real factual information right now.
So, too bad for you. I mean, what has to happen? They have to kill one of us?
And just to show you guys how far they had to walk, here is the Portland Federal Building. This attack occurred right here. This is how far it was, all the way over here. Were they not just told, you heard it on camera, were they not just told we have an officer on the way? So is anyone that surprised that when the Trump administration has seen these clips from Katie and Honey Badger Mom, has seen our reporting, has seen the federal agents in the building, they watch the videos, is anyone surprised that there's going to be more federal agents sent in the area? I mean, I'm not surprised, that's my opinion. You guys can leave your comments down below, but this is how far they were told they had to walk.
Oh!
Get up!
Okay, so this is SRT, Special Response Team. We have seen them a couple of times in the area. If you are new here, these are like considered the elite members of Homeland Security, or they have special training known as SRT, Special Response Team. And they will show up and make targeted arrest, or they will fill the gaps where gaps are needed. But the fact that now they're in the area once again, that is a very crucial sign that somebody either within the Trump administration or the area of Portland has said we need to send more agents. And by the way, this all happened less than 24 hours ago. This is not like old clips. This all happened last night from the time I'm making this video. I saw most of it live, actually.
It's now the law.
Position you just put that person in, huh? Think about that. Think about that.
Now, what's interesting about SRT, again, Special Response Team, they will show up from, like, out of nowhere. They'll show up in these unmarked vehicles, but they will take the people inside of this federal building. Now, one thing you need to understand about Portland, this is not the only federal building in the area. There's another one, but this one just so happens to be the most famous one that everybody is focusing on as far as the media attention and where the protesters are paying attention and protesting. Now, this video was filmed by David Medina. I've become a really big fan of his. You guys should go follow him on X, and I think he has a YouTube. Go say hi to him. Tell him I say hi. I really love his style of filming and how he creates all of his content, so go say hi to him. But he filmed something quite interesting. And again, we're all paying for this, by the way. This is your taxpayer money.
The blood of children is on U.S. hands. The blood of children is on U.S. hands. The blood of children.
Who do you think has to pay for that?
Is on U.S. hands. The blood of children is on U.S. hands. The blood of children is on U.S. hands. The blood of children is on U.S. hands. The blood. What do you guys have to say for yourself?
How much did you sell your soul for?
Hey, look at her. Everybody should be like her.
Was it worth the paycheck?
Get your hands wet. Everybody should be like her. Immerse yourself in it. If you really believe it, yeah, get paint all over. Get it. They need to see it. They need to see it. Put it on your face. They need to see it. Put it on your face.
That's your your fucking hands!
Put it on your face. Good job.
What's so
man.
funny over there?
Put it on your face. Why aren't your hands
got
red?
some-
On your face.
Immersive and
Okay, so that's David. If you guys want to go give him a follow. We've never seen this before. Typically, they will throw flowers. One thing I will say is, like, this is at least semi-peaceful. I'm glad, like, nobody got hurt here. But again, if you do stand in the middle of the driveway, that obviously can end up in a clash. So I'll leave it at that. If you guys want to go follow David, please do. Again, he films a lot of this stuff, so good job, David. Now, one big noticeable observation is that a lot of people who are being arrested, I'm not going to say who their names are, they have been in the area for quite some time. And you've seen them in my videos. If you go back and watch the videos, you have actually seen who they are. And I don't know how that's going to affect anything, if that's going to mess up momentum for the protesters who've been here 24/7 and quite literally camp out here. But a lot of people that have been shown on my channel, they're starting to get arrested now. And you'll notice, like, sometimes when somebody gets arrested, you don't hear too much, like, yelling or hype. And then when certain people get arrested, it's like a whole mob is super upset with Homeland Security. This is because there are certain people, again, who've been here for a long time, not going to say who their names are. And then there's some people who just show up and don't really know the etiquette of protesting properly and then crossing that line. Again, all we want is peace in this country. That's why we make these videos. I advocate for peace. I have always said on my channel, you are 100% allowed to protest. That is the greatest thing about this country. But the people who are being arrested, they have been deemed to cross the line according to the federal government. Also, look how many people are up on the roof right here.
She's not actually for us.
And I think this guy actually recognizes Katie. Oh, everybody knows who Katie is down here. This is what I mean by protester etiquette. These protesters know if they were to kick this tear gas or pick it up, they could be arrested or hit with pepper balls and more tear gas. So these protesters know exactly what they're doing. Which, by the way, that is the legal thing to do, is not pick that up or use it against the federal agents. So again, we've been covering the story for a long time, and you can tell who knows what they're doing and don't know what they're doing, and they'll try to get in the fight with the federal agents and then they get arrested. So just trying to show you guys there are small little details you can point out where the protesters actually do know how far they can go within their legal rights. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Again, the reason why I cover this is because I truly do want peace in Portland and peace in our country. I want people to be able to come together, but the only way we can do that is by highlighting what's going on here. Once again, a journalist, a friend of the channel, has been attacked, so we have to show the story to show you guys she called 911, but she had to go to the police, even though there were police in the area. So I thank you guys so much for being here. Again, please pray for peace. Do not take this channel as me making fun of the situation. Not at all. We are just trying to help the people in the area who want help. I can only do that with you guys. Thank you again for everything. God bless, and we'll see you all later.